Brian Dorman, prison sentences are handed down to two Fresno residents for several felony sex crimes, including grooming a 12-year-old to be the guy's third wife.
42-year-old Brent Cox was sentenced to over 16 years in prison. His girlfriend, Tammy Schreiner, who is the mother of the 12-year-old girl, was sentenced to 4 years. CBS 47 investigative reporter Madaris Babb has the latest.
The judge called this one of the most shocking cases he's ever seen. Tonight, apologies from Cox and Schreiner, but the victim's family says the apologies come too late.
I understand what I did is wrong. I deeply regret what I've done. I apologize to everybody that I hurt, the victim, the families, and for my inappropriate behavior.
With shackles on his feet and prisoner written across his back, 42-year-old Brent Cox read an apology to the court for sexually abusing a 12-year-old over several months.
I have a really deep hurt and regret in my life that I'll never be able to fix because of what I've done to them.
Behind Cox sits Tammy Schreiner, awaiting her own fate. According to officials, Cox, Schreiner, and Brent Cox's wife, Jillian Cox, were in a three-way relationship, grooming Schreiner's 12-year-old daughter to be Cox's third wife. Schreiner took responsibility for her part in the abuse in a message to her daughter.
I just hope one day that my daughter can forgive and trust me again.
The family of the victim doesn't believe the apologies are sincere.
When Ms. Schreiner walked into the courtroom, she pulled her mask down and smiled at Brent Cox. And so I think that they got a good deal, and so they were happy about that. And, you know, throwing in an apology at this late hour really doesn't make a difference.
Although the district attorney's office wanted 38 years, the judge ultimately sentenced Cox to 16 years and 4 months for several felony charges, including sexual abuse and possession of child pornography. Cox has to register as a sex offender and to stay away from the victim. Schreiner was sentenced to 4 years and 4 months for her involvement. She has to register as a sex offender and can't talk to her daughter until the girl is 18. Jillian Cox, the wife of Brent Cox, was already sentenced to 1 year in prison and 4 years probation. The victim's family hoping the sentencing today will help them move on. Reporting in the studio, Madaris Babb, CBS 47 Eyewitness News.